Hi, this is Carrie Carlson, and you're watching the making of my recent linoleum block print, Prairie Reverie. It starts with a sketch. I usually work on tracing paper, and then I like to mock up the color because it helps me to improve the composition. Once I'm happy with the layout, I enlarge my sketch to scale and transfer the basic shapes to the linoleum block, and then begin to draw in the details. My sketchbook is a really important reference tool for working out these many details. And finally, I can begin to carve. Carving linoleum is a very patient process. I'm still making small revisions before printing the final edition of this work, but so far I've logged in about 43 hours of carving time so far. My printing skills have finally caught up to my carving skills, so now I can really get lost in the details. My carving style is similar to my pen and ink mark making, which makes sense. In general, the direction and curve of lines helps to create form. The biggest difference between pen and ink drawing and carving linoleum is working in the negative, because block printing is a lot like making a giant stamp. What you remove is where the paper will show through. For this piece, I know I'm going to watercolor the prints, so I'm carving in a style that will result in a giant coloring book page. Because I'm using oil-based inks, once the prints are dry, I can watercolor on it and it won't do anything to alter the actual print. The flowers featured here are native to the tallgrass prairie. There are purple coneflowers, purple prairie clover, black-eyed Susans, and those tall spikes are blazing star, one of my most favorite prairie plants. There's also a bunch of native bees. I'm a little obsessed with bumblebees. So there are 4, including an endangered rusty patch bumblebee. I've also included a small mason bee, which is also a native pollinator. She's the little metallic blue one near the bottom we saw earlier. Bees need our help. Thanks for planting native plants in your garden. You can find more of my art at carriecarlsonart.com and on Instagram at the same handle.